Hello, this is BlueStar, Defender of Equestria, and this is my next CommRac video. This time it will be DragonShy, where Fluttershy has to basically face a big scary dragon. Anybody want to take bets on how this will end? Okay, so I think this will be the last time I do my CommRacs this way in this camera position, unless other people say otherwise. Again, I'm trying to do a number of these today and tomorrow so that I can hopefully catch up and stuff like that. So anyway, I guess let's just get on with it then. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. It's Fluttershy's cottage, and she just jumped into the water and caught a fish. Cool. She catches their food for them. That's kind of creepy.
Too fast now, Angel Bunny. You don't want to get a tummy ache.
Angel. I had a cat who was named Angel.
You really should eat more than that, don't you think? It's not playtime yet. I know you want to run, but just 3 more bites. 2 more bites? 1 more bite?
Not when it's been put to the dirt like that. Ooh. He's really strong.
Oh, goodness. Are you okay? Are you coughing because there's a carrot stuck in your throat? Because you need some water?
Try again.
Because of that giant cloud of scary black smoke?
That could be it.
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh dear. I like the opening. I like to use it, but it could get hammered by Hasbro.
Help! Help! Please! Help!
I know she's not talking very loud, but
you know,
when people say help, 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 you should help them. Ooh, duck. Again, the all-powerful Megan McCarthy.
It's just me, future Equestria ball-bouncing record holder. 647. This calls for a celebration.
No, Pinkie Pie. This is no time for celebration. This is a time for panic.
Panic, everyone, panic.
Balloons, one for every pony in Ponyville.
There's smoke, and where there's smoke, there's fire. And
Let's see that.
Ow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. No, wait. 7. Pinkie Pie. Now I have to start over.
all gonna have to start over in a new village. Because ours is gonna be...
Hey, Rainbow Dash, wait up!
Oh, please,
poor
this is
Fluttershy.
an emergency.
Everyone's ignoring
I
her.
need every pony to...
Listen up!
I do have...
Smoke is spreading over all of Equestria. Whoa, no,
Someone didn't notice?
Trying to...
But don't worry.
Oh,
I just
poor
received a letter
Fluttershy.
from Princess Celestia informing me that it is not coming from a fire.
That's good.
Thank goodness.
It's coming from a dragon.
Ew. Bummer.
Dragon?
Guess a
What in
dragon.
the name of all things Cinnamon Swirl is a full-grown dragon doing
What?
here in Equestria?
Sleeping. Huh? According to Princess Celestia, he's taking a nap. His snoring is what's causing all this smoke. He should really see a doctor. That doesn't sound healthy at all.
Well, at least he's not snoring fire. What are we meant to do about it?
I'll
Good question.
tell you what we're meant to do. Give him the boot.
Not smart plan, Rainbow Dash.
We need to encourage him to take a nap somewhere else. Princess Celestia has given us this mission, and we must not fail. If we do,
Yes,
Equestria will be
Princess
covered in
Celestia.
smoke for the next 100 years.
Talk about getting your beauty sleep.
That'd be bad.
All right, every pony. I need you to gather supplies quickly. We've got a long journey ahead of us. Let's meet back here in less than an hour. Okay, girls, you heard
That's
it. The
annoyingly
big one's ready
vague.
in our hut.
It's like
Do
less than
we
an
have
hour.
what it takes? Oh,
You
we
betcha.
can do it. Yeah, we
Come
can
on.
do it.
Charge!
Actually...
Oh, poor Fluttershy. Ooh, Rainbow Dash's house. Or Cloud. Or... she's gonna kill us all, Ben. Remember, always bring apples on dangerous adventures. I know this is a parody of something, I just don't know what.
I mean,
Balloons are very scary and threatening. She's got a camouflaged helmet.
much better. Onward!
We're doomed. Oh, poor Flutter.
Let's not.
She's got floaties. Why does she have floaties?
All right, girls, listen up. I'm mapping out the fastest route, but we've all got to keep a good pace if we expect to make it up the mountain by nightfall.
Yes, sir, Lieutenant, sir!
Mountain?
The dragon is in that cave at the very top.
Looks pretty cold
Bummer.
up there.
You bet it is. The higher you go, the chillier it gets.
Good thing I brought my scarf.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh yeah, that'll keep you nice and cozy.
Ow, Rainbow Dash. Oh dear, I forgot how much of a jerk Rainbow Dash is in the first season. But she learns.
Excuse me, Twilight. I know you're busy, but
Oh, we could go this way.
Ow.
but if I could just
I thought
have
you
a
just said you
second-
just planned out the fastest
No, we want
route.
to avoid that.
So, I was thinking that, maybe I should just stay here in Ponyville.
Come on, Twilight, pay attention.
I'll stay here and...
Wait, you have to come. Your way with wild animals will surely come in handy.
I don't think I...
Oh, and don't worry about your little friends in the meadow. Spike's got it covered while you're gone.
You can count on me.
It's never a case where Spike doesn't get a chance to participate in this episode.
Hey, wait!
I don't really think he's up to the task. Maybe... But...
Are you sure you want Fluttershy to come along? I mean, that pony's afraid of her own shadow. She's just gonna slow us down.
Ouch.
She's just a little nervous. Once we get going, I'm sure she'll be fine.
Bummer, she really is afraid of her own shadow.
All right,
that
girls.
hurts.
Move out.
Yes, sir, Lieutenant, sir! Oh, poor Fluttershy, you're coming along whether you want to or not. Bummer. Perfect time to cut the commercial. Oh dear.
Whoa, what was that?
That
Where did-
is what
where
it
did she
sounds
go?
like when a dragon snores.
it's so... high.
Well, it is a mountain. I'm gonna fly up there and check it out. Hold on now. I think we should all go up together. Safety in numbers.
Applejack does that a lot to
Oh,
Rainbow
all
Dash,
right.
but unfortunately she needs to. Oh, poor Rainbow Dash.
The
Is
only
like,
thing that sparkles more than the dragon's scales are the jewels they use to build their nests.
Hmm.
Ooh, if I play my cards right, I might be able to convince him to part with a few.
Welcome to my cave, Rarity. Care for a diamond?
Come on.
Girls, this is no laughing matter.
No, I'm with Twilight on this
Fluttershy,
one.
You're the expert on wild creatures. What do you think the dragon will be like?
Being is scary and probably want to eat us.
Hey, what are you waiting for? An invitation?
Ooh, I think I have one in my bag.
Apparently she hit her party
so-
cannon in there as well.
So steep.
Well, it is a cliff. You could just, I don't know, fly up here.
Come on, Fluttershy, you can do it. Flap those wings. Oh, okay.
Oh dear, poor Fluttershy. Ow.
We don't have time
I think it's
for this.
unfortunately important to notice that when she's
What are you doing?
afraid,
I'll
her
leave
wings
this
just
and I'm gonna
close
take
up
her
and she's
around
like,
the mountain
no.
another way. Around the mountain? That's gonna take them forever.
I don't know, going around a mountain might take less time than actually going over it, but
Don't worry, Ty. We'll
she
be there
is
lickety-split.
dead.
Woohoo! I win again.
Ugh, that's 35 games in a row.
Bummer, she has rotten luck.
We made
Poor. She had to tie her tail around her head to drag her around. Oh, bummer. But Dash is like, I told you.
Your turn, Fluttershy.
But it's so wide.
Come on, Fluttershy. We should be much farther along by now.
You could just leap on over.
I don't know. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump. See? It's a very fun,
Oh, no.
little rap. You can make it if you
No.
try with a hop, skip, and jump.
We don't have time
I'm
for
glad the
this.
song didn't stay like that for long.
Just move your little
Keep...
Okay. Here I
Come on,
go.
Fluttershy, you can do it.
Hop.
That's it, you
Just
got it.
do it. You can do it.
Just don't look down.
Well, she's a little committed at that point. Oh. That was disappointing. Ooh.
I guess I forgot to jump.
Forgot the jump. Bummer.
Let's keep it down. According to my map, we're entering an avalanche zone. The smallest peep could cause a huge rock slide.
That would be bad. So.
An Ava?
Shh.
Aw. Oh. It's putting your hoof in your mouth. Putting someone else's hoof in someone else's mouth. Dear, oh dear. Do you hear a rumbling noise? Oh no. Of course, when it happens in Avalanche, you scream Avalanche, of course. Ooh, she was almost flat. Way to go, Rainbow Dash, she's got good moves. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, you got the camera. A moment of silence for the dead cameraman.
Thanks to you, I am.
Rarity is messed up. No.
This is why a girl always packs extra accessories. Oh, please tell me I brought the tiara that goes with this. Think we got bigger problems than making sure our hair bows match our horseshoes.
But they don't wear horseshoes.
Oh, no big whoop, Sugar Cube.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, we'll just have to climb over.
At least they're trying to be nice, because it's clear that Fluttershy's unfortunately really is slowing them down. Aww. Rainbow Dash is like, I told you. Aww. Poor Fluttershy. I know she's trying, but... Ow.
My apologies. Not your fault.
Ouch. Harsh, but true. Ow.
Still think it was a good idea to bring Fluttershy along?
We're
Ow.
about to find out. We're here.
It's a scary cave. And of course, cut to commercial.
Rainbow Dash, you'll use your wings to clear the smoke.
Yes, sir,
Rarity
sir,
and Cookie
sir.
Pie, you'll create a diversion
Glad
to
somebody has a
distract the dragon
plan.
if things get a little hairy in there.
Yes, rubber chickens will definitely... It's like, what the heck do I do?
You're ready with the apples in case he decides to attack.
Yeah, there's nothing more lethal than flying
But
apples.
it shouldn't come to that, because Fluttershy will do what she needs to do to wake him up. And between the two of us, we should be able to get him to understand why he needs to go. Is every pony ready?
They all look mad. Stuffed. Aw, except
Okay,
Fluttershy. She's
we're
like,
going in. So, what is the best way to wake up a sleeping dragon without upsetting him? Fluttershy? Oh, come on.
oh,
Come
poor.
on.
She's pretending to be an ostrich and bury her head in the sand.
No. Every second longer that dragon sleeps is another acre of Equestria that is covered in...
Wow, she is really strong.
I can't go in the cave.
Oh, great. She's scared of caves now, too.
I'm not scared of caves. I'm scared of...
What's that, Sugar Cube?
I'm scared of dragons.
What?
I'm scared of dragons.
I'd be scared of dragons too if they were real.
But Fluttershy, you have a wonderful talent dealing with all kinds
Why
of
is she always
animals.
hiding behind Applejack?
Because they're not dragons.
Oh, come on. We've seen you walk right up to a horrible manticore like it was nothing.
Yes, because he wasn't a dragon.
Spike is a dragon. You're not scared of him.
That's because he's
Because
small.
he's not a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale-having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could-eat-a-pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon.
Yeah, I think those are some pretty good reasons why to be afraid of a dragon. See,
But
the cameraman was
you're
so scared he
afraid
ran
of
off back to
dragons. Why
Ponyville.
didn't you say something before we came all the way up here?
I was afraid to.
Oh, it must have been a little hard to
All of
have
us are
sympathy
scared
for
of
she's
that
so
dragon.
scared of everything,
I'm
including
not.
her own shadow, but still.
Almost all of us are scared of that dragon. But we've got a job to do.
Almost everyone.
Get in there with Twilight and show her what you're made of.
Come on, do it for us.
I just can't.
Oh,
Fluttershy.
well, that's sad. Rainbow Dash was far from
I'm
sympathetic.
going in. He probably just doesn't realize what he's doing. Right?
Yeah. Sure.
You say so.
Sure, it's like, fine, Twilight, we'll stay out here so if you get barbecued. We might... Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm pretty scared of something that could incinerate me and or eat me in a single bite like that. Yeah, I'd be pretty scared of that.
Dragon.
You'd be a fool not to be honest. Uh-oh. You woke him.
Good.
You have
You're
awakened
awake.
him.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Twilight. Oh,
Dragon breath.
Sparkle and my friends and I are residents here in Equestria. Ponyville, to be exact. We
Doesn't
come
seem
here to
convinced.
ask that you find another spot to take your nap. It's just that you seem to be doing an awful lot of snoring, and every time you do, you send out a terrible cloud of smoke.
Yeah, just like that. Ooh.
Equestria simply can't survive 100 years in a dark haze.
Yeah.
You understand.
That'd be bad.
Don't you?
Oh, dear, oh dear. He seems unconcerned.
So you'll find another place to sleep?
I think that's a no. Ugh. Yeah, I'd say that's a no. These two were nice.
So much for persuading him. Now what? Obviously, this situation just calls for a little pony charm. Allow me.
Charm, eh?
I'm so sorry to interrupt. But I couldn't possibly head back home without mentioning what handsome scales you have.
Uh-oh.
Shame those scales have to be hidden away in some silly cave for 100 years.
Subtle, Rarity, subtle.
Personally, I skip Susan and be out there showing them off.
Uh-oh. Are you attempting to seduce
Obviously, I would
him?
be more than happy to keep an eye on
That's
the
not very
jewels while
nice.
you're gone.
Oh, you blew it,
I was this close to getting that diamond.
You mean getting rid of that dragon?
Oh, yeah, sure. What
Rarity.
tarnation?
Yeah, sure. The heck?
Darling, you look ridiculous.
Exactly! Sharing a lap is a surefire way to get someone on your side. Apparently he doesn't like laughing.
Bummer.
Sharing.
All right, that's it. We've tried persuasion, charm, whatever it is Pinkie Pie does. It's time to stop wasting time. I'm going in. Rainbow, no!
Rainbow Dash, you're gonna die.
Out!
Ow. I don't think that did. Oh! Bye, Rainbow Dash. It was nice knowing you. Strike! Uh-oh. I think he's mad. Oh dear. Poor Mate 6. They've been defeated. And... oh dear.
How dare you?
Hmm?
How dare you?
Ooh.
Listen here, mister. Just
Ooh.
because you're big doesn't mean you get to be a bully.
Wow.
You may have huge teeth and sharp scales and snort.
I was a bit. If I had a pony come up to me and talk to me in my eyeball like that, I'd be pretty scared of that in a way. You tell him, Fluttershy. Wow. Eh?
Well,
But that rainbow one kicked me.
Oops.
I am very
Sorry.
sorry about that. You're
No,
big
I'm not.
in shoes, and you should know better. You should
Aww.
also know better than to take a nap where your snoring can become a health hazard to other creatures. Don't
But
you,
I-
but I mean, mister. Now, what do you
Wow.
have to say for yourself? I said, what do you
I
have
said,
to
come
say for
on.
yourself?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
There. No need to cry. You're not a bad dragon. You just made a bad decision. Now go pack your
Aw,
things.
which is a little
You just
silly,
need
but
to
in a
find
way
a
that's
new
kind of
place
weird.
to
Yeah,
sleep.
imagine if I had a
That's all.
pony fly up to me right here. I'd be a little
You
afraid
did
of
it.
that.
I
It's
knew
like,
you
you're
could do
crazy,
it.
right? But she did it. Cool. Hi, Mr. Dragon. See you later. Maybe. Or maybe not. We hope not, I guess.
I said, come back here.
Ow.
How does Fluttershy put up with you furry little things?
Spike, take a letter.
With pleasure.
Dear Princess Celestia, I am happy to report that the dragon has departed our fair country, and that it was my good friend Fluttershy who convinced him to go.
Way to
This
go,
adventure has
Fluttershy.
taught me to never lose faith in your friends. They can be an amazing source of strength, and can help you overcome even your greatest fears. Always your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle.
Cool.
Twilight, you gotta come see this.
What is
She's
it?
just
I'm
5
busy.
away from a new pony record. 347, 348. Dragon!
There's a dragon right here. Rainbow Dash is playing dead.
Why are you laughing? That awful dragon is back. Pinkie Pie, you scared me.
I mean, oh.
You
like
broke my
scared.
concentration.
Nice recovery, nice recovery.
It's okay, Rainbow Dash. Not every pony can be as brave as me.
Sorry, there's a bug in my room. That was a great last bit. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay. As always, thank you to you hardworking people. You do an awesome job. Yes. It's right above me, I tell you. All right. Good old crazy Hasbro. All right. Okay, don't worry. I'm safe. I think I'm safe for now. I have one thing in common now with Ratchet. Is like he was attacked by a bee or something during one of his videos, so I may suffer the same fate in a minute here. So, sorry about that. What an ironic thing is like I really don't like bugs and bees and things, particularly when they're in my room. So, but anyway, yeah, I really like this episode. I must admit, it starts off really silly. It's like it's hard to be, Fluttershy turns to what I've dubbed a non-sympathetic character for most of this episode, in that. She's so afraid and so scared and stuff all the time that it's hard to have sympathy for her. Because Rainbow Dash was unfortunately right. Rainbow Dash is a bit of a jerk. Excuse me. During the first part of the season. And sadly, that's in her character. Sadly, Rainbow Dash, she's self-centered, she's arrogant, she's the kind of person who basically will say what's on her mind before thinking about it, when maybe she should pause and stop before she says that. But again, obviously this episode is about Fluttershy and not Rainbow Dash, but it's interesting to see, in a way, she was sort of the side, she was in a way, this was almost a Twilight, Fluttershy, and Rainbow Dash episode in a way, because those were really the three central characters. I mean, obviously all the main six were here, and they had parts to play and stuff, and they were along, but those are the three characters that were really in the conflict here, because Twilight obviously believes that Fluttershy will actually be of help. Rainbow Dash obviously does not think that Rainbow Dash will be help, and in fact will basically just slow them down, and obviously this is a Fluttershy episode, of course, because she's obviously the main character here, the main focus of this one. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, they're actually, Twilight was right, Rainbow Dash was right, and Fluttershy proved that she can be very assertive and brave and stuff. It just has to be in a time when her friends are really in trouble and stuff. It's like, you will not hurt my friends. That is cool. I mean, that seemed a little silly to me. How could this person who is, your first thing, how can this be possible? This person is she's literally afraid of her own shadow at times. how could she all of a sudden do something as crazy as to fly up to a dragon within like a foot away from the dragon's eyeball and literally staring this monster standing on his mouth, looking at him right in the eyeball, and all of a sudden overcome all those things. Again, if I was a dragon and I had that happen, I'd be pretty scared of that. Excuse me. You'd be like having a bee land on your nose and talk to you and stare you down right in your face. But yeah, I mean, that's probably why that probably kind of worked a little bit, that Fluttershy is all of a sudden overcome her fear and is literally staring down this dragon in a way that none of the other ponies were able to do. But I actually really like this side of Fluttershy, and it shows that and it fits within her character, and that she's a very loving, caring character. She's just simply, she's the opposite of Rainbow Dash, of course. Rainbow Dash is basically not afraid of anything, but she's afraid of everything. Instead, Fluttershy's afraid of everything. Yeah, she's literally afraid of everything, but when her friends truly need her, she'll be there for them, and that's pretty cool that she found a way to overcome her fears and her problems and stuff like that, and she found the courage to stand against this dragon and prevail, which is definitely a really cool lesson. I mean, a lot of this episode is silly, but I think I think this episode works really good. I think it's a really good episode, because it really does establish the character Fluttershy a lot. I mean, and stuff like that, and it shows that she can be assertive and crazy, and it doesn't come out of left field. It doesn't, because again, her character is simply that she's a very loving character. This is obviously a very loving thing to do. If you see your friends or your family or the people you love and care for in trouble, you're going to do whatever you can to help them. You're not just simply going to run away. That's probably the ultimate thing that drives Fluttershy. She's driven by love, by compassion, and obviously kindness, of course. So this is the reason. These are all the reasons why Fluttershy can stare down this dragon the way she does and stand against it. So I think this is a pretty easy episode. This is a good episode. I mean, maybe they went a little bit too far with the Fluttershy stuff, but in a way, if they hadn't gone that far, you wouldn't have been believed, or maybe not thought that the transformation was so cool at the end. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's cool to see someone who's clearly cowardly. I mean, I think cowardly is the correct term. I mean, she's obviously afraid of things a lot, but as we can see here, the difference between yeah, again, one of my favorite quotes from Roy Rogers, I believe, is like, courage is being scared as heck, but saddling up anyway. And ultimately, this is what Fluttershy does. So she proves that she's afraid of stuff, but she's not a coward. That when the chips are down, when her friends are counting on her, she'll find a way to saddle up anyway, kind of a thing. And that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I think she's cool. I mean, a lot of people beat on Fluttershy because she is so shy and she doesn't seem to grow, but I think I mean, I don't know if I should talk about this now, but in a future episode, it's like basically she knows what bothers her. She knows what she's afraid of. She simply knows what she's afraid of, and in some cases, she's not going to face those things unless she absolutely has to. In this case, she has to face these things. She has to, not only for her friends, but for Equestria and everything. And in the end, in the end, she prevails. She doesn't prevail at first. At first, she's like, "I'm sorry, I can't do this." But when all of a sudden she sees her friends in trouble, now she's there. She's there. She has every reason and has every motivation to stay and fight this fight and prevail. And she does at the end. And that makes this episode cool. And it was also really fun. We got to have a lot of cool like side things, like with Rarity and Applejack and all the Pinkie Pie, and all the characters got to have like at least one good joke or moment or something. So this was a good episode. I have to agree that a lot of the really good episodes in My Little Pony involve all of the main six in some way. Perhaps not a major way, but involve the main six in some way. So, and this one did, and this was a good episode. So I think that's pretty much all I have to say on this one. This was a good one. This is a relatively easy one. This is a good episode. It's not as like, if anything, it's not perfect. They might have backed off a little bit on the Fluttershy stuff at the beginning, but I think ultimately that was good, because because when Fluttershy does ultimately triumph, it makes you like, yes, way to go, Fluttershy, which may have been the reason why they took that as far as they did. But again, overall, this is a good episode. So that is the end of my CommRac of DragonShy. This is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.